welcome to a vlog. I'm starting this super late and I'm about to make dinner. I got some shit to do first, such as cleaning my kitchen. Literally doing the bare minimum just so I have room to cook dinner. Well, I am doing the bestest I try to feel happy. Right now it is a short week at work for my boyfriend, and that makes me feel good because it means that I don't have to tough through an extra day this week with the kids. Not that they've been bad this week, but I am just... What was that? Do 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 do. You guys want grilled cheese tonight? Grilled cheese? Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to do any of this.
Yes.
Baby pliers, do 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 do. Baby, no. Okay. Boy, can you go put this at your messy? Take your pliers with you. Those don't go on the kitchen floor. All right, let's make my super famous around my house anyway ginger chicken. It's freaking delicious. Fresh broccoli that the child specifically asked for, and then as soon as I brought it home, he decided he didn't want at all ever. Wash this. That was wash this. Don't wash. I mean, you're gonna watch this, but I'm gonna wash it before you watch it. So I'm just not gonna show you washing it. So just trust me that I washed it. Okay, thanks. Bye. Berkeley. Yes, sweetie. You have a bar, and if you got rid of it, that's a personal problem. Ugh. Now I'm cutting broccoli. There's something special about the scent of fresh raw broccoli. Ow! Other bowl. Whisk. Soy sauce. Garlic. Play with that. Ginger. Sesame oil. Rice vinegar. Oh, monsieur. You're gonna get hurt, man. Jesus. Friggin' frig. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Brown sugar. Yeah, you can have that when I'm done with it. Thank you. Okay, so this is a 1/4 cup, but I'm not exactly filling it. Less than a 1/4 cup. And then we need a cup of soy sauce. Tiny splash of rice vinegar. He is, baby. And sesame oil. 1, 2, blah, 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 blah. Eyeball it roughly. I like it nice and toasty tasting. And we want roughly a teaspoon of ginger. As you can see, I'm being super precise. 2 of these full of garlic. We like garlic. Whisk, 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 whisk. Now this does taste the absolute best with chicken thighs, but it is also acceptable with cubed chicken breasts. So much better than a chicken. Move stuff you don't want the baby to touch out of the way. Pot, and then lid for said pot. 2 cups of water, bit of salt, 2 cups of rice. I've also done this in the slow cooker before. Turned out really great. Water's boiling, putting in the rice. It's okay. Oil in the pan. Whoa! Some running oil. Hey! High five. Okay. What's next? No, you couldn't behave yourself, Mr. Climate on the stove. Okay, I'm gonna put these babies in.
new chicken, baby.
They are. Chicken thighs. Hopefully that was hot enough. I want these golden brown. Ow! Okay, you need to back up a little bit because that oil is spraying. Not yet.
The top isn't ready yet.
True. Both sides of these chickens to be like super crispy and brown and mwah, sexy. Okay, now we're gonna flip them when they're about golden. Don't spit near my dinner, man. Steam that broccoli a little. We can add the sauce.
No, sauce.
Sorry, we can add the sauce. And now we can let that come up to a boil. Right?
Boil?
A boil.
I can get that up to a boil.
You can all by yourself? I knew you were talented.
I can't eat ginger tea.
I know you won't. You can, you just choose not to. Did you know that you used to eat ginger chicken?
Yes.
This specific ginger chicken? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Is everything a song?
Yes.
So the sauce starts to get like darker and yummier looking as it boils.
Yes.
Yeah. And cooking dinner with babies is so hard. Cooking babies. Not cooking babies. I'm not. Cooking dinner with babies is very, very difficult. But don't worry, because I'm not cooking babies. I'm just trying to cook with them around. Show of hands if you want me to do an actual like cooking video on this recipe, but in the slow cooker for Vlogmas, because that is key slow cooker time. There you go. That's the view you want. That's right. Village run. I've got something exciting coming. And this guy's got Play-Doh. And that guy's got Lego Star Wars. feel like it's time we discuss this chair. I apologize for the angle. I seem to have lost my tripod. This chair was my Nana's chair. The date on the inside of the chair says 1964. So I'm assuming that's when this was manufactured. Seen much better days if you saw the picture. Also, it's a heat wave. I cannot turn the air conditioner off. I'm very sorry. She was doing rough, okay? She needed a makeover. I love this chair. I couldn't bring myself to, like, you know, get rid of it. Also, for the cost of getting it, like, fully reupholstered, or even doing a full reupholstering myself with 2 baby toddlers in the house, I couldn't bring myself to do it. So that is not a this year project. She will need another makeover in the future, especially because of children. Didn't want to throw too much money or too much effort into this chair, but I still wanted a nice looking and functional chair. This chair has, like, these are busted. Got, like, these bouncy metal braces inside, and that's the base of it. So it's just a hole and then, like, a bunch of these thingies. So let's start from the beginning, shall we? The first step that I did was I ripped off the skirt that was on here, and it basically, like, disintegrated as I did that. Seen better days. I did use the Rit synthetics dye. Hello, Reese. I did use the Rit synthetic dye to color this. I also ripped off the front panel of fabric, not just because we had to get into the seat part, but it was ripped all along here, and the kids kept pulling the stuffing out, and it was just a freaking mess. It was not salvageable. Going to put new fabric here. This is the plan. Let's start with the dye. I am all over the place. It's been a week. So I didn't get much footage of this because it's been very hard to film things lately. I boiled water and then mixed the dye. I'll be perfectly honest, I did not measure. I tried that initially when I did the testing before I actually full on dyed this, and I could not get it right. So I kind of just did shots of dye in proportion to the amount of water. There is no specific measurement here. Hello. I just used a paintbrush, and now I will explain my technique, but let me address the fact that it does still look pretty streaky, but it is not painfully streaky. Like, it did even out a fair amount. That is because this fabric is just kind of so old and worn that there are parts that just did not take evenly, and I tried my best. This was the best I could do. Best thing I can recommend is to do 1 to 2 strokes max at a time, and if you get any drips, cover them immediately, so that the color stays even. I wish I had some video of that for you, but I will actually link down below the tutorial that I watched before I did this. So I did 1 coat of the dye, let it completely dry and set. After every dye, I didn't have the Rit setting solution, so I just used white vinegar and water, and after every couple brush strokes I would spray each section of dyed fabric with the vinegar. That seemed to work very, very well. There is no transfer at the moment. I think I did it right. I think this was the first time for me, so like I said, I followed a YouTube tutorial, and then I did a second coat of the dye, let it dry and set completely, and then I brought it out and I hosed it all off. It did not take long to run clear. There was not a lot of runoff, so it actually did take to the fabric very, very well. And then this is the original seat cushion. It again has been, like, worn down and permanently stained by so many things over the years that there was just no way to evenly color this. But again, I don't want to replace the cushion because children, and it's just going to be replacing, and I didn't want to have to do that. So I'm just refilling this pillow. The bottom side does have quite a few ribbies in here, but I'm not worrying about that because children. I did this one in the sink. I just boiled water, used half a bottle for the sink full of water. That was approximately the suggested measurements. And then I let it sit. I also mixed vinegar in with it. Very important, that helps it set. So anyways, boiling water, vinegar, and half a bottle of dye, and then I just kind of mixed it around with tongs, did a cold water wash with light soap, and dried it. And this is the color that it turned out. This was 2 dyes also. There is a lot of room in here still, so it needs a lot more filling. But I wanted to just kind of get a base in here, so there's foam and then stuffing on top, and it needs more. But I just kind of wanted to get a feel for how it was going to look. And then this is what we're going to do next. This will be the next few steps. So I got this lovely Barbie-esque fabric from my mother, and this is what we're going to be using for the front. So essentially this is going to be the front piece, and then I'm going to stuff all along here so that it's stuffed all the way over just like it was before, so that the pillow fits correctly. This one's not a visible thing, but I did get some upholstery webbing.
Yes.
Good morning. Hi, sweetie. We're going to take the broken...
What are you talking about, Mom?
The chair. So then I got these upholstery tacks to go around the side because there's some discoloring from where the skirt was glued / stapled on.
Ka-chow?
With these, which are absolutely gorgeous. Go with the, did you say ka-chow?
Yes.
Yes. And then the last thing that I got, let me shove this over here. That is a leg. I got new legs. These ones are, again, very rough. And they're not exactly the color I'd like for that, so I got these black ones from Amazon.
Legs.
Yeah, they're legs. They're chair legs. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna close this out here because I am exhausted. Haven't slept in a couple nights. Sayonara.